Hello, and welcome to NHSN. I'm Dan DeVev.
And I'm Sarah McFadden. Recently, Obama came out with a statement proposing to create a longer school year, a proposition that has come across much retaliation, especially among students, including his own children, Malia and Sasha. Despite the student opposition of this plan, Obama is sound in his reasoning, stating that we can no longer afford an academic calendar designed when America was a nation of farmers who needed their children at home plowing the land at the end of each day.
Longer school years aren't the only issue up for discussion when it comes to public schools, especially at Needham High School. We've heard some interesting rumors about the heating and AC systems here at Needham High and decided to investigate further. Here's special interest.
Thanks, guys. Now today we're going to talk about heat. What is it? Where does it come from? Well, it doesn't really matter because that's time for physics class. What we're talking about is the heat in the school. Is there enough of it? Is there too much of it? We asked around.
This is not water, by the way. If you catch my drift, this is pure sweat.
Ew.
It's kind of weird you just touch that.
Well, here's the thing. I've done a little research on the temperature in this building, and my research took place mostly on YouTube.
The pipes,
Pipes? Are these crazy pipes?
mad crazy
They're like,
pipes.
I heard they're Super Mario pipes.
Where I discovered there's an epic battle going on between evil twins, the snow miser and the heat miser.
What if you're the snow miser and I'm the heat miser?
The snow would win because it would.
Let's have a stare down. Do you know where that comes from? I heard the pipes.
I have no idea.
Mass turnpike. That's what I heard.
Maybe it just comes from the ceiling.
Yeah, this early fall they seem to have the heating working very well. My room has been boiling hot. I get to compensate that by not being allowed to open my windows.
Be stone cold.
In the words of the immortal Buster Poindexter, hot, hot, hot.
I believe.
In fact, that's how I drop it.
Thanks, guys. Hey, Dan, you know what song I really like?
Party in the USA.
No, Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds.
You mean the song about LSD?
No, it was inspired by an actual person, and Lucy really is in the sky with diamonds. In heaven, that is.
The song had been inspired by Julian Lennon's childhood drawing of a girl his age named Lucy Voden, who was battling lupus. St. Thomas's Lupus Trust charity recently revealed that she lost this battle, dying age 46. Julian Lennon and his entire family are deeply affected by this tragedy, saying that they are shocked and saddened by the loss of Lucy, and their thoughts are with her husband and family today and always.
In other music news, Bongo Love made a concert appearance in Needham last week. They are a band that formed in Zimbabwe in 2001 and plays the unique genre of Afroacoustics, which uses traditional instruments and a mix of English and African lyrics. They have joined forces with the Elias Fund, a nonprofit organization to improve education and community development in Zimbabwe. Check out some photos taken by our photographer, Jeff Fitzgerald, at their concert.
Now that you've all seen the assembly last week with Corey Sanchez, we decided to interview some students to find out their thoughts on the assembly. Check it out.
Feeling was moving and kind of sad to know that 2 people died.
And I hope that kids take it seriously because it is a big issue.
I think this will influence my life because I'll always remember to take the time and think about it because I'll always remember the assembly and how it affected me.
And you really have to think not about just yourself, but about the people surrounding you.
Reporting for NHSN, this is Brendan Conway.
If you have photos of an event your club or group has participated in, send them to us, along with a description of what you did at needhamnews@yahoo.com. And now to sports with Eric Feldman.
Thanks, guys. Welcome back to sports. This week, the football team faced off against division rival Newton North last Friday night at Memorial Field. In a game that would likely impact their playoff chances, the Rockets need to pull out all the stops against the Tigers. Let's go to the highlights.
Kevin Cray hits this field goal to put the Rockets up 3-0 in the second quarter. A lot of defense in this one as it would stay 3-0 till the fourth quarter. And in the fourth quarter, you guys know the call. Kevin Brennan to Kerry Hecker in the corner of the end zone. Hecker's 7th touchdown of the year. Rockets win 9-0. They play Norwood this Saturday.
The boys soccer team played Xaverian last Saturday at DeFazio in the first ever Bay State Conference versus Catholic Conference tournament. The Rockets look to win an important out-of-conference game to continue their push towards the postseason. Let's go to the highlights.
Rockets score early here as the cross leads to a header, and Eli Teplin cleans up the mess and puts in his first goal of the season. And then later in the game, Teplin's shot is deflected right back to him. Second try is good. Eli Teplin with 2 goals on the day. And here's David Robinson doing some scoring for himself. Shot goes in right side. Rockets win against Xaverian 5-1.
Finally, last Saturday, the boys and girls cross-country team had a meet at Hampshire College. Here are some pictures from the event. Cross-country team did very well at their meet and continue to have success this season.
I started playing field hockey in 8th grade. I just decided to play with some of my friends in middle school.
I have super high expectations for this season. We've actually had the best record this year that we've ever had for Needham field hockey. Fun fact about me is that I used to have 3 pet frogs.
A fun fact about myself is I have dual citizenship, the U.S. and Canada.
That's all for sports this week. Tune in next week for more updates. Back to you guys.
Thanks. For all of you students out there who love going into Boston, there's some good news for you. Students can now ride the T for 50% off the standard price. You're eligible for a $20 a month student T-Pass, good for unlimited travel on buses, subways, express buses, and some commuter rail lines on school days. Discounted passes require a student Charlie card or a Charlie ticket. Those cards and the nice plastic cards, the ones you add money to, are located in the language office.
Thanks for watching NHSN this week.
Remember, it's your school and your news. See you next week.
Picture?
If you have any photos of events of the clubs that you've
walk out there.
participated in, send them with just. I know. Thanks for all your. Okay.
Oh, we passed it.
Ellen Willoughby. This is not hard. It's a name.
Well, I have issues.
Ellen Willoughby. Ella Willa. No.
No.
Ella Willa who? Ellen Willoughby.